Good morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock a.m. here in Texas. And it's March 1st, so I'm here with your Facebook Live. Hopefully some people will join us here in a second. I know some of my customers said they're waiting and have their alarm set. So I'm going to give you guys a second to join in. I've got my little clipboard here with all my notes for what to say. So let's give everyone a second, but thank you guys for watching this video, whether it's live or, you're watching the recording. I want to wait. Yay, Kimberly's here. I want to wait until a few people are on to talk about a prize I'm going to give away. And let's see what we can talk about while we're waiting. Celebration is still here. Oh, I know what I did want to say. So today is March 1st, but I've gone through my calendar for the whole year and penciled in when I'm going to do the Facebook Lives each month for the monthly newsletter, which is what this is. And so it won't always be on the 1st. Sometimes the 1st falls on a Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes, there's just different factors. So anyway, I will announce it every month. Hi, Becky. Like I always do, by email, posting it on my Facebook page, of course, and on my blog and anywhere else I think of at later times. Okay, so I want to tell you guys today, and hopefully I'll remember to remind you about this. If you comment on my video today, you'll get entered into a drawing. Yay, Becky. You'll get entered, Becky. If you share the video, you'll get entered into my drawing again. So I'm giving away a prize today. I'm shaking, you guys. So comment or share to get entered, or do both, and then you'll get entered twice. I'm making myself a note, and my pen doesn't want to work, of course, because I'm on Facebook Live. Hey, Lisa. Okay, so what is the prize going to be? Each month I do a class packet that anyone can get free with an order. It has to be an online order with a host code that I put out in my emails, Facebook. I posted on Facebook, but on my blog also. So the one for last month was our February online ordering special. And real quick, what it is when you order $25 or more with the host code, you get a free class packet mailed to you. If your order is 50 or more, you also get a free accessory with that. So let me show you what last month's was. The one for this month is different. I'll talk about it later. But last month, we focused on Petal Palette. So these are the 4 cards that everyone will receive a packet for to make. So what's in the packet? For example, this piece of Pool Party will be cut and embossed for you. This piece of white will be cut but not stamped on. This piece will be die cut but not stamped on, and that's for Stampin' Up! Rules. We can't stamp and mail you images unless we put the whole card together, which I don't have that kind of time on my hands. Plus stamping is fun. Good morning, Michelle. And so anyway, so there's one card. There's another. So like Celebrate will be die cut for you. The accessory this month that's free if they ordered 50 or more is the black shimmer ribbon from Stampin' Up! The 3/8 inch black, basic black shimmer ribbon. Ooh, so pretty. So they get a whole roll if they did 50 or more. But if not, then I will cut this piece for everybody, of course, to do their cards. Oh, and lots of my cards are inspired by or straight up copied from other demonstrators. So like this one I remember is Mary Fish. This one was inspired by one on Pinterest, but I just changed it a little. This was my own design, and this was inspired from Pinterest as well. So that's the class packet that everyone's going to get who placed an order last month, 25 or more, online with the host code. Hi, Genevieve. And Helen, I saw you. Thank you, Helen. And then a roller ribbon if their order was 50 or more. So guess what? That's what the prize is today. You will also receive that packet, and if you are one of my many customers who did place an online order, you'll get double. And if maybe your order was 25 only, so you aren't getting the ribbon, bonus, you'll get the ribbon if you win today. So again, how you get entered into this drawing is comment and or share the video. You get an entry for each one. Okay, so let's get started. So this is my newsletter. That way you don't have to read my real newsletter that went out today that's like 5 pages long if I printed it out. But it's just what's going on with me and Stampin' Up! This month. Okay, so first of all, I always am going to tell you about my classes first that you can attend live here in Midlothian, Texas. Hi, Linda. So if you want to check out some pictures from my classes, look on Facebook, search #monthlycraftclass. All one word, y'all know that. No spaces, no dashes or anything. #monthlycraftclass, and you'll see pictures that my customers have posted. So each month I have 4 classes at one time. I have a cord here. I have lots of cords here. 4 classes at one time that anyone can attend. They're at the Civic Center, so there's lots of space and we have lots of time. So you can take more than one class, but lots of people only take 1, some take 2, 3, and 4. It's come and go, and they are, let me tell you this month's classes, they are Friday, March 16th or Saturday, March 17th, so you can come either day. And Friday is 5 p.m. to 9, and Saturday is 9 a.m. to 3. So you see there's a lot of time, so you may not show up right at start time, and you may finish before ending time. So just give yourself enough time to do it. So there's scrapbook class, where we make 3 scrapbook pages for $10, free with a $15 order. Card class, 4 cards, $10, free with an order. Memory keeping class, where we make inserts for 2 pages, $10, free with an order. And then we have Stamp-A-Stack, which is different pricing. It is 20 cards, 4 designs, 5 of each, $30. But if you place a $25 order, you only pay $10. So it's a good deal. So let me show you what we made last month real quick. Our scrapbook pages, we always make 3. So that was actually page 1, I believe, and this is page 2. Look at that foil paper. And of course we have Amazing on there. This paper's free with a $50 purchase, only till the end of March. Get it while you can. It's called Springtime Foils Celebration. Actually, a ton of stuff on these pages are free with an order. The embossing folder, the stamp set we used here, and these dies. Anyway, hi Rachel. And Linda, I think I said hi to you. Okay, so we made these 2 pages, page 1 and page 2. And then we made this page, I have them out of order, which was page 1 of a birthday layout. And I love the bubbles, what is it, bottles, I get the names mixed up, but it's like Bottles and Bubbles or Bubbles and Fizz. There's several products with these names. Anyway, and this designer paper is a celebration paper as well, free with a purchase till the end of this month only. Hello, Shirley. So next month we will make page 2 to that page, which is this one here. Super sparkly and cute. Next month is this month, I'm sorry, in March. And then, good morning, Shirley. And we'll make 2 more pages, sorry, that I haven't designed yet, that will match each other. So that's how it goes. Every month there's 2 that match and 1 that doesn't, and the next month you make that one, and so on. Okay, so that's scrapbook class. Memory keeping class, we make, just like for scrapbooking, we make the inserts, but you provide your page protectors, which are super cheap. You can get those just from me. So we did April, which we really were supposed to do March. I got super confused. Anyway, we're going to do March this month, and then next month will be, the following month will be May. This was April, and it goes really well with the Springtime Foils paper anyway, so I think it worked out to do this month. But we made all these inserts, and then they put them in their page protectors and go home and scrapbook the month of April when it comes up. So you're ahead of the game when you're in memory keeping. And of course, these classes, memory, card, and scrapbook, are clubs as well that anyone can join. And so anyway, some people come every month because they're a club member. Okay, so these are the card class cards. This one is copied from Pinterest, and we did Stampin' Blends. Let me get you real close on that. Stampin' Blends on all of this, really. And we used this new stamp set, and hi Rhonda, embossing folder that's free with a $100 purchase. Both of them bundled together through the end of March. No limit, by the way. Spend $100, choose 2 gifts. Spend $200, choose 2 gifts. Mix and match any way you want, and so on. No limits. We made this adorable Hope Your Day is Magical card. And I know the cards that you're seeing are backwards. That's just how Facebook Live works. So they haven't learned if there's a trick to flip them around, but that's how Facebook Live is. So Hope Your Day is Magical with the Magical Day bundle. By the way, that's going to be the bundle for this month's online ordering special. Anyway, we'll do different projects. We made this card, which I got online from Lisa Preto, and it uses a celebration set, Party Pandas, and the celebration dies. So cute. And last but not least, this card here, which I was inspired online, but I changed it up a little. We stamped the flowers in let me think of the ink color, Calypso Coral, and then we used the blender pen to just sort of make them a little more coral in the center and left the leaves white. Okay. Last but not least, Stamp-A-Stack, and it was, again, you make 5 of each card, so 20 total. So we have this one. We did watercolor wash on a couple of cards in the Stamp-A-Stack class this month. See, there's our other one because I didn't want to color these individually. If you have any questions on any of these projects, like what's the stamp set or paper or whatever, let me know. And then this one, more celebration stuff there. Okay, so sign up for this month's classes. You will have fun. What's next on my list? Celebration. So y'all probably know what that is, but there are some new celebration items to choose from. Came out February 16th. You can choose them now. There is no limit, again, to how many free items you can get. I always tell people, if you, for example, love the designer paper and you spend $100, you can pick 2 of them. You don't have to pick one of this and one of this. How do we sign up for the kit, Rachel? If so, I'm going to tell you that in a second. Let me know if that's what you're asking. Oh, for class, I bet is what she's asking. I always think kit. How do you sign up for class? You go to my blog, stamptherapist.com, and you click events, and there's a link right there. Or you sign up for my email list, and I get you. You sign up for my email list and you'll get an email link to that every single month. For club, you just tell me you want to join club, email me, text me, tell me in person, and I put you on the list, and as soon as there's an opening, you're in club. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you for asking that. She probably was thinking I meant to say that. Celebration, pick a free gift. So this is the new book. There are 3 items to choose from in this one. A stamp set, the Springtime Foils designer paper. Those are both free with 50. And then the Blooming Basket bundle, which is the stamp set and the embossing folder, free with $100. So let's just see it in real person. Here's the embossing folder. It's one of those super thick ones that you only use 1 cutting pad with. There's the packaging. And here's the stamp set. It is awesome. Y'all want this. So that is free with a $100 order. And then I also grabbed the other 2 free with $100 items just so you could see them in person. The dies. So it's got Celebrate, Amazing, and You, free with $100. By the way, real quick, these 2 will be sold in our catalog in June. So if you can't get them free with a purchase, you can get those in June, but nothing else will. It will all be gone forever. All the stamps, all the designer papers, all the kits. And this is the other stamp set that's free with a $100 purchase. You can see why. It's huge. It would be expensive. Bye, Kimberly. Yeah, you'll get to see it later. Anyway, free with 100 because it's so awesome. Okay, and then of course we have our regular or original celebration book, and you can still choose all the items from that as well. There's links to those on my blog and in the emails that went out. Okay, so there are a couple other specials with Celebration. When you have a $250 order or party, you get extra free stuff during Celebration. So normally a $250 party gets you $25 in free stuff, which is awesome. But during Celebration, a $250 party or order gets you $50 in free stuff, which is super awesome. So keep that in mind. I know all my club hostesses love that, and usually their party is $250 or more, and they get the extra free stuff. But I have had 2 hostesses this month who did a home party, and one coming up in March that are received the $250 or are shooting for that. So you can do it that way as well. And I've had people place their own online orders as their own hostess. Just place an online order. As soon as it hits $250, Stampin' Up! Gives you the extra stuff free. Again, if you have any questions on any of that, let me know. And last is the kit. So it's the starter kit. My dogs are going crazy. I don't know who's at the door or what. The starter kit is our demonstrator kit, and it is $99. You choose 125 of any current merchandise from Stampin' Up! That you want. Of course, from our 2 big catalogs, stuff we sell. And then during Celebration, you get to add 2 free stamp sets from this book of your choice. There's no price limit, so whatever the cost of the stamp sets you choose, doesn't matter. You get to pick them for free. I love wood mount sets, but I buy clear more because it is a little cheaper, but I love wood better. So I would pick wood mount if it were me. That's just my advice, but I know most of y'all like clear and photopolymer. But Petal Palette is a good set to choose for your free one. It's 47 wood and 35 clear. What was the other one? This one. Cake Soiree, 47 wood, 35 clear. Those are a couple of good ones to choose, but of course it doesn't matter. You pick what you want for free when you get your kit. And there's no obligation. And hi Beth. Basically no obligation. So you can get a discount until the end of June, and there's lots of benefits, but you don't have to do anything. So just let me know if you have any questions on that. What else? Okay, so we already talked about my free online class. So this month, starting today, when you order $25 or more, you'll get a free class mailed to me next month. Mailed to you, not me. And it is a class using the Magical Day bundle, which is so adorable. It's got, mermaids and unicorns and glimmer paper, and all of the designer paper in that suite has glitter on it, and yeah, it's just amazing. So my phone just rang. I don't know if y'all heard that. When you order online, the host code for this month is P6S9R3V6. Okay, so if you place that order this month, 25 or more, you'll get a free class kit mailed to you next month. Or if it's 50 or more, you'll get a free class kit plus free accessory. With that host code, let's see. Paper Pumpkin. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys. Stampin' Up! Has it's a special this month with Paper Pumpkin. So this is last month's Paper Pumpkin kit. Just to show you if you're like, what is Paper Pumpkin? It's a craft kit in the mail. You get a stamp set, which is exclusive to Paper Pumpkin, so you'll never see that set in another, catalog or whatever. You get supplies to make multiple projects depending on the kit. It could be cards, it could be something else. I love the envelopes in this month's kit, and I have made one card so far, and that's what it looks like. This one says, "Hello, sweet friend." However, there are other greetings and stuff in this kit as well. It always comes with at least one ink pad, And then, of course, instructions and all the supplies you need. The ribbon, the glue dots, dimensionals, embellishments. This one has little pearls inside and so on. Okay, so what's the special for this month? Hello, April. The special for this month is the kit in March will have a free gift inside. First of all, it is a $6 to $8 value. It is like nothing we currently carry. I don't know what it is, so I'm not being secretive here. I really don't know. Stampin' Up! Doesn't tell us. But it's exclusive to Paper Pumpkin and can't be found anywhere else. This is what Stampin' Up! Has told us. It doesn't have to be used to complete your projects, but it does complement them. And then also, and the reason for this is March is our 5-year anniversary with Paper Pumpkin, our monthly craft kits in the mail. So the March kit has been described by Stampin' Up! As gorgeous, collectible, and it comes in a special box. And of course, I don't have a clue if that means it's just decorated really cute or if it's a different shape or what, but I'm excited to find out. So the only way to get that March box is to sign up and activate any codes by March 10th. That is the deadline. There's no exceptions. I had a customer miss a deadline, I think in January, and I tried to get Stampin' Up! To let her get in. And, hi Chris. It's just a firm deadline. We couldn't do it. So so keep that in mind, March 10th. Now, how can you get it? Of course, you can subscribe, but during celebration, the better way to take advantage of the of Paper Pumpkin through Stampin' Up! Is to purchase a prepaid subscription so you can get a free gift with every $50 spent. So the 3-month subscription is $59. You can order it through me, you can order it online, at a club, a party, whatever. But remember, March 10th is the deadline. So if you do prepaid, 1 month is $20, and if you want celebration, you can add stuff to it to get up to $50. 3 months is $59, 6 months is $114. And then remember, with those two, you'll get free celebration items of your choice. And of course, if you do that online with my host code, you'll also get the class I mail to you next month. But another option that someone else, a demonstrator in my group, came up with is she calls it hashtag PPPP, Personal Paper Pumpkin Party. So basically, I told you guys, if you do a $250 order, you get all the benefits from Stampin' Up, the host benefits and all that. Well, you can do that with Paper Pumpkin. Our 12-month subscription is $215, $215. So if you order that, plus add $35 of any product you want to get it up to $250, you are going to get not only $50 in free merchandise for your host benefits, you're going to get 5 celebration items at a $50 level, or any combination of the $150 items that equal out your $250. Plus you'll get my free class, plus you'll get the free accessory. It is a great deal. So keep that in mind, and let me know if you have any questions. Paper Pumpkin. Do it all by March 10th, whatever you decide to do to get your special kit in March. Just a reminder, comment or share this video. You'll get an entry for each one for my prize for this month's Facebook Live. Okay, a couple of quick reminders before we get to the stamping part. My Stampin' Up! Cruise is October 14th through 21st, 2018. So if you want to go cruising and stamping and have so much fun, just like we did on our first one in December, sign up for that. I believe July is the deadline to sign up with the cruise line. And it's a Facebook event, so I will post a link to that Facebook event on this Facebook Live after I finish and get it, the video uploaded. I also have my spring retreat in a box. I have a couple of emails going out about that before the deadline, which I believe is March 9th. So right around the Paper Pumpkin deadline. But anyway, that is a retreat to go. And there are also 2 optional classes with that. And keep in mind, you don't have to take the retreat to go to take the classes. So when those emails go out, make sure you read it all. And, you know, even if you only like one class versus the rest, you can take that. And you can also just get the tutorials. So if you're not on my email list, let me know and I can sign you up for that as well. Okay, so it is only March 1st, but it's time to start thinking about our retiring in colors. We know that Stampin' Up! Is going to retire our 2016, 2018 colors at the end of May. Oh, look at April. Already picked her excursions for a cruise. April's my my cruise and retreat partner. So she's for sure going. Okay, Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, Peekaboo Peach, Flirty Flamingo, and Sweet Sugar Plum. These colors will be gone at the end of May, but when our retiring list comes out at the beginning, I'm assuming April 15th or so, it'll be while supplies last. So what's while supplies last? The ink pads, the ink refills, which are the hottest item because your pads can last you forever, but you need that ink to keep them nice and juicy. Designer papers that contain those colors. The colors, the ink pads and all that stuff are here on page 184. Right there. And anyway, if you see any, well, pretty much, honestly, pretty much all our designer paper retires every year. Sometimes they keep this one that's the stack, but the others pretty much all retire based on experience. However, if you read it and, like, for example, this first one has Sweet Sugar Plum in it, you know that's going away because that's a retiring color. So all of our designer papers that have in colors will be gone. We know that for sure. Probably the other ones too, though. So buy them now because they'll be while supplies last as well. On page 192, 193, the Memories and More kits that have in colors for sure will go away. There's some washi tape that has in colors that are retiring. And then, there's some accessories. I just closed the book, of course. There's some accessories that have those retiring in colors, and then ribbons as well. And I may have missed something. So feel free to look through the book. And you know, if it's got an in color that's going away, stock up on them now. Your paper, your ink refills, if you never got the ink pads, but you've been thinking about it, now's the time to get it. Because when that list comes out, they tell us all the accessories are while supplies last. Nothing's guaranteed anymore. Okay, don't forget to comment and share. My deadline is Friday, so if you comment and share by Friday, then I will do the drawing this weekend for the free class. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is switch the camera over to show you the stamping. Bear with me while I give you a little motion sickness and try not to show you my dirty stamp room. Fun. And then I will, move my lights over. So I'm actually working on figuring out a system, and it will either be a new table where I can do everything on one table, or, well, actually, that's what I'm trying to work on, actually, is figuring out a different table system to use so that I can not have to move the camera like that for you guys when I do my Facebook Lives. It's just my space. I have a huge room here. It's my garage, which is my stamp room, but considering I have all that space, it's kind of, weird in here that I don't have much space. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to make the barn door bundle card. It's so cute and so easy. Some of you have made this card with me. I think Linda's online right now live watching, and she got to make it along with several other ladies at Kelly's home party. So Kelly wanted to do a private class, and Kelly is a more well, her group is more advanced, so we were able to do this at their home party. But we're going to do it at my card class this month. We're not making this card. I haven't figured out which design we're doing yet, but we're using this same technique. So I want to show you guys how easy it is and how cool it is. So you would give the card like this, and then they slide it over and read the other greeting. And of course it's still open, so you can write sentiments on the inside as well. There's that host code, don't forget. Okay, so it's the sliding, or the barn door bundle. So the barn door stamp set and the sliding door framelits. Of course, bundles get a discount. Yes, Linda, and at Club, everybody's going to get metal washers. I ran out of them at the class because I couldn't count right, and I miscalculated. Okay, so this is the class packet that they received. Sorry about that. I do that every time because my little cord is here and I'm gonna bump it if I don't move it. This is the class packet. So I die cut for everyone certain parts, this part here and these little bitty pieces. For these little bitty ones, I used my precision base plate because I love it, and it to me cuts the intricate pieces so much easier. So I used precision base plate for that, and just regular magnetic platform for this. Cut this first, then emboss. So let me show you how easy, because it's all one piece. You don't have to measure the distance. I thought it was 2 pieces at first, so I was like, I'm never going to do that. Then I figured out it wasn't. When you die cut this, you want it not centered perfectly. You want it a tiny bit lower. So this is the top, which is a little higher, and this is the bottom, which is a tiny bit lower, and that is so that you'll have space to put your track up here, which is all fake, by the way. These little things are not connected to anything, which is awesome. Again, it's just easy. Okay, so that's the top. I die cut that first, then emboss. If you emboss if you emboss first, you're going to flatten it out when you die cut it. And that was with these, I'm blanking on the name now, but it's a new stripe embossing folder that's in the Occasions catalog. Okay. I'm going to move these out of our way. So like I said, I pre-die cut that. Now I need to do a little bit of stamping here. So I have all my stamps ready. We're going to stamp the door in Crumb Cake ink. Hello, Jackie. Don't forget, everybody, comment and share to be entered into the drawing. Okay, so this crumb cake is just a scrap. So as long as it's big enough for your door, the size doesn't matter. Don't forget to tap on your pads gently. You don't want to use all of your muscles because then you'll make a big mess. Nice and firm. It can be crooked because we're going to die cut it out, which is another awesome thing about this bundle. It comes with a die for this. And also that gives us a rectangle die to add to our collection of dies, which is pretty awesome. That's not it. This one here. And I'm going to show y'all a couple of things here. And die cut a couple of things. There's obviously lots of dies that come with this set. And they match images in the stamp set. Okay, so for the wreath, I pre-stamped this for everyone in class because the wreath gets stamped in 2 colors, and in class that's not easy for people to have to clean it off, and what if someone forgets? So I stamped it in Rich Razzleberry, and then they stamped it in Old Olive on this scrap here. And then let me go ahead and stamp this piece. This is the piece that goes inside the door. So it is 2 1/4 inches by 4. 2 1/4 by 4. It could be a little taller, just a little bit, as you see, but it does not need to be any wider. It could be smaller, but not larger this way. Or else it'll show when your door is slid open. So for this one, we just stamped the greetings all the way to the left and all the way to the right. So Rich Razzleberry for may your troubles be less and your blessings be more. all the way over to the left. And then Old Olive for And Nothing But Happiness Come Through Your Door, all the way over to the right. And so that'll fit on our project. You may have to do a little more measuring and stuff if you're doing a more complicated design. Okay, so we're done stamping. Get that out of our way. And we don't have to die cut that one. What I want to show you guys on this is Stampin' Up! Designed this really cool. So instead of having a bunch of different stamps, there's one stamp that can be used multiple ways. You can die cut the entire wreath at one time. You can die cut all 3 flowers at one time, or you can die cut individual flowers. Of course, not at the same time because the dies will overlap. But there is a small, medium, and large flower die. So you can get your multiple colors easy. You can stamp it 3 times in 3 different colors and cut them out this way. Or you can do what I'm doing, because I'm a little bit lazier, and just one color. And then, of course, the entire wreath. So I think that's pretty darn cool. Let's bring in the Big Shot and cut this stuff out. Lay that there just for temporary. So I have my magnetic platform on here. I'm going to align my image. Hopefully it'll be straight. Okay, let me see if anyone's commented while I've been doing this. It's harder to read comments when you're stamping. And speaking of that, if you comment, you will get entered into a drawing. Okay, see how this die, can you guys see that? No. Let's move it over. This die right here keeps moving on me. So the trick is move your paper to match the die. The die wants to go there, let it. Just put the paper under it. So that's a little trick for you guys. And then if you're scared it's going to shift, stick a sticky note on top. So because I'm making a video, I'm scared it's going to shift. So I'm going to stick a sticky note on top. Just like that. And I'm going to rip this off. It's going to cut in the machine. Okay. Let's cut it out. The Big Shot, if you don't have it, is something great to get with our starter kit because it's 110. And then you can choose, then you can add 2 embossing folders to reach the 125 in merchandise. And then, of course, you can get your discount on anything else you purchase in the future. All right, so that is our die cutting. Let's get you out of the way. And clean up a little trash, come into camera here. Okay, so let's put this card together. The way you make the track, the easiest way, I think, is with number 6 washers. There's all kinds of info out there in the stamping world about using money, like dimes. You need 8, by the way, 2, 4, 6. There's info about use like punching pieces and all that, but I've tested only a couple of those, but I found that the washers, out of everything I tried, work the best. And you need our mini Stampin' Dimensionals. So you put a mini dimensional on one washer, peel the backing off. The easiest way is to go ahead and place it in the track there and put a washer on top. Okay, so there's that. And then you do that 4 more times. That's why you need 8. And I don't have any magic of television for this. I really should have probably pre-placed at least the mini dimensionals on some of these, but I never think about that stuff until I'm doing the video. But hopefully you guys are just loving watching me do this, right? Let's see, what does Chris say? When you cut the door, it creates a cute frame too. That's true. If you cut it straight, which I don't have a clue if I did, I threw that to the side, but yes, if you pay attention and cut it straight, you can make a frame with that. Very good observation. And of course, any images that would fit inside there could be cut, you know, stamp first and then die cut later. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna, this is, by the way, I got all these instructions from Stampin' Up's video, which is pretty awesome. Sometimes their videos, like they'll skip steps or something, but it was a very good instructional video. We're going to use glue dots to attach the door to the metal. So Stampin' Up said use 2. I only used 1. So far, so good with that. Except that one turned into a skinny little string, so I'm going to add another one. But on the other ones I made, I just did 1. Yeah, that one glue dot doesn't like me. If your little washer comes out, just feed it back in there. No big deal. Unless you're stuck to a glue dot. Oh, Facebook Live, why? Why do you do this to me? Okay. Don't y'all love it? This is when you're supposed to put little hearts on the screen when everything goes wrong. And you know, the way I do these videos, I'm really actually far away from the project, so it's hard to, you know, usually I'm like right on it, and I think y'all know what I mean. I don't have my head up by a camera normally. Okay, there we go, easy. Now, push the washers as far as they'll go to the left. Pay attention to where your handle is if you want it on the right or left, because I did not the first time I made one of these. And as you place this down, make sure it completely covers the washer on both, you know, top, bottom, and the sides. Okay, perfect. Then push the washers all the way to the right. Bring your door over. Make sure it covers the washers, top, bottom, and 2 sides, and press down. Could that get any easier, y'all? Could it? No, it couldn't. So, awesome, right? Let me take, I'm not pausing, but I totally forgot to bring over my iPad to see if I can see if I'm, you know, actually still live. Okay, I think I am. Now, for the greeting, simple. Place adhesive on it. I'm using snail, and it is, what am I trying to say? Oh, this is embossed, so I did put a little more snail than normal. Slide your door all the way over to the right. Slip this in. When you see the white right there, back it up a little bit. And press. So that's how the size that I cut this paper fits. You know, that's how, I guess, tight it is. Then you just finish off your card. I did want to show you guys, I've seen lots of different ways to attach all of these pieces. And I'll show you how I'm doing it, because y'all, some of y'all know Jennifer's a lazy stamper. So I'm using the silicone craft sheet and snail adhesive. I don't put the snail all the way across because you get more of this kind of gummy stuff when you go just straight across. So I do little bits. And then this goes up here at the top. You do want to try to center it. And then just get rid of that excess snail. Then I do the same thing with these. Okay, so these little brackets are fake. Like I said, they do not actually hold anything together, or they're not a mechanism. So turn it over, find the back side, which will be a little bit uglier when you, after you've die cut it, one side's a little uglier. Then I just put the snail on the bottom only. The top does not get glued, just the bottom. And then you place it on your door. Let me bring this up closer so I can see which side is the back. And it's that side. Snail. So y'all think this is easy or not? Anybody? Okay, so look, it looks like it's attached to this little, these brackets. It is not. It's just floating there. Your little door handle, same thing. But you can use fine tip glue, the white Tombow, you know, whatever you like. I'm just like this because it's quick and easy for me. Then I used mini dimensionals on my wreath. They are the perfect size for this, or you can just, for this one, you can cut up regular, but you really need the mini for the brackets. I mean the washers. And then a couple on this one. And then this is the fun part, align the flowers, which most people can do. Jennifer sometimes can't do that very well. Look at our little opening door. Why don't you want to open now? So cute. Okay, this is how you attach it to your card base. Of course, it's 8.5 by 5.5. Fold it in half with my bone folder. Normally in class, they have to stamp inside the back at this point. It's important because you want people to know you made it. So I took our foam adhesive strips, which are in the catalog, and I cut them down to a size that'll fit across the length of this card. You want, of course, make sure they don't touch your brackets, so they don't, your washers, so they don't interfere. But you want one above and below the washers on each end. It doesn't have to be like super close. It's just so that the card doesn't get smushed down in the middle and make it not work. Thank you, Beth. The barn door is really, I don't know, I just like it so much. And sometimes I don't do the cards that have a lot of steps. And then we just need a little bit here, so I cut these down, but yeah, they're even still a little too long. So I'm going to trim a little bit off of each one. Just for stability on the edges there. You can make shaker cards with these too. They actually, these foam adhesive strips are about this long all together. And they can be wrapped like around a circle or a heart, whatever you can shape them. So we peel off all of the protective coatings. I guess you could use foam adhesive strips as dimensionals too, but of course dimensionals are already perfectly sized, so that would probably just be for like if you're desperate. Forgot you ran out of dimensionals. Okay. Center it like normal. This old olive piece was 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. And that's how you make that card. What do y'all think? Why? I'm telling you, when you go live, stuff doesn't work as good. So that's how you make it. There's the original. Oh, I have one other card. So you don't have to use the mechanism. This is just glued down. So these are completely attached to the card. They don't move at all. So, you know, that's another card I made with this. So you don't have to make it slide. And I've seen people do the double doors where doors open this way. I haven't learned how to do that yet. And there's just a lot of different things you can do with this whole bundle. The stamp set and the dies, of course. It cuts out other images like this wreath. The bow has its own die. This door hanger, and there's other dies as well. There's a wreath that just is like a with greenery, you know. Okay, so let me see. Yes, Michelle, I love it too, right? Well, we're going to make that in card class this month. So not this card again, a different design. But if you guys are interested in making a card with that, we'll do it at card class if anyone wants to sign up for card class this month. Okay, I'm going to turn you around. Ah, you got a super close up of me. That was scary. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Let me check my notes, see if I wrote anything to do here at the end. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in or watching the recording. Don't forget, comment and share by Friday, which is tomorrow. You know, you have all day till midnight or whatever. I'll be asleep, so if it's Saturday morning, it doesn't matter. Basically, comment or share before I do my drawing. And don't forget, I'm drawing to give away this class the roll of the basic black shimmer ribbon, along with all cut up and ready to stamp and assemble that you need to make these 4 cards. And that is getting mailed out in a week and a half to 2 weeks. I always have to close out that order once the previous month ends, so I'm going to close it out today. Let's see. So I think that's it. Thank you guys very much. If you have any questions, post them here on the video. Like Rachel asked, how do you sign up for the class? So if I have forgotten to say that or anything else important, just post the questions on the video and I can answer them. Plus it'll get you entered into my drawing. So thank you guys very much. I hope you have a great day.